To be honest, I don't even know where to begin. So, I'm not a YouTuber. I hate making YouTube videos. But I really think it's time that I use YouTube more as a tool. And I want to come up with the next project that I'm working on. I'm making a figurine game at the moment. I'm on my 5th model, which is called Sephiroth. And I had today just plans to just show a little bit what has going on lately. And hopefully, no, more correctly said, go through a little bit the future that awaits. So, this is how far it's come right now. Right now I have my Ender 3 working full and creating the 5th model. And when I have tested everything, and I see everything works as it should, I will upload it to Cult 3D. By the way, Cult 3D link in the descriptions. We want to see my ongoing work and how far I come. You can also buy the models from there as well. It's STL files, so if you're a 3D printer artist, so it's not going to be too difficult for you to use it. Regardless, I'm making a figurine game. I always wanted to make a figurine game, and I really think it's high time to really get on with it and get somewhere with it. Hey Maya, and cut. Well, let's see. I have made attempt to make other miniature figurine games before. Those projects took way too much time to finish. It was like just to finish one model and get things to production took 1 month non-stop working. And I felt like I was pretty much exhausted by just the first model. I created another model after that as well, but I really felt like this is taking too much time to create. So as time has progressed, this was many years ago. As time has progressed, I'm now returning back to making models again, and I feel that I have found a better way to get somewhere with this, and hopefully, for my part, I can make some economy out of it, because I'm tired that I'm living with such a talent and I'm not doing anything with it. I'm not alone with that feeling in this world, but I think it's high time for me to like do something about it. So, a few of the models right here. Roy is swarm in Russia. Grep is grip in Swedish. Servo. I'm not gonna get into the lore and details behind it, not too much. I can say this at least. It's on planet Earth, and one giant insect escaped a facility, or escaped. The research facility collapsed economically, and 500 years later, new creatures start emerge out of the ground. It was happened to know that this creature that escaped digged a very, very deep hole and expanded pretty much grounds and hole all over the world. I'm gonna get into detail that in future videos, but not now. So you're going to play as a mercenary. You sort of going to start your like side company, sort of, and you're going to do quest. This is also a single player miniature games too. You can play this alone. I always recommend to be more players, but it's designed in such a way that even you as a lone player, you can play it. And if you organize with friends too, you can play like 5 games alone, and then you prepare for bigger battles with your friends later when you have gathered the research that you need and everything else. Then again, I cannot get really into the details of how things gonna be set out with rules. Nothing is written yet, but I have the picture in my head what I want to achieve. Here's the latest model, by the way. It's gonna be the tallest one, the biggest one so far. It is, let's see, by this one, about 14 centimeters tall. And, well, it's said, this is one of the really bigger one. This is like a boss. When you read after, like, when you have gathered enough resources and materials and equipment, you can get on to one of these boys. After I finish this model, I will start working on equipment and hopefully also mechs. This is a science fiction game anyway. And then last thing I will do is probably make the player. I just want a few extra stuff like the equipment and other stuff like C4 mines and turrets and weapons, of course. And the thing is, when I have come that far, the point, or should I say, it's so much about the customization. Like, I want to reach a level like you have really large area of free will how you want to design your character. What weapons do you want to use? Want to use a sniper? Want to use a pistol with large combination with explosive? All of those things, I want to add all those things so people can be creative and play the figurine game the way they want to play it. Now, of course, not all setups is not going to be really compatible with all the missions, but the possibility to achieve victory is still going to be there. That's also including, I have also planned to add melee items. And it also needs to be said, when it comes to 3D printing, I'm using an Ender 3. And my Ender 3 has so far delivered all this quality. This is no modification on this Ender 3. Oh, by the way, this is the first generation of Ender 3. This is like a really old printer. And, and you can see already what kind of result it can print. This little thing here is less than 1 centimeter. That's a spitter, by the way. So it's really high time for me to get along with this, to make this done. All models that I create must be compatible with a simple FDM printer. Go away. And that's the whole goal with this project as well, to be affordable and works for everyone that has a simple 3D printer. You don't need a resin printer to get high quality. And resin printers, you need a controlled environment to use them, because they sort of ose a very, well, let's say it not very healthy for your lungs in the long term, including that without a controlled environment, you might have a large chance to actually damage the machine, while on simple Ender 3 FDM printers can just you can put it anywhere. For my case, it's just in small little closet in there, sitting doing nothing. Well, they do something right now, but I don't really have to maintain it that much. Very little. And that's one of the key points to why I'm focused so much on this project, because I know that There's a lot of people that's going to be available to actually get into this figurine game, buy the models, print, paint, prepare maps, and scroll up the rules, whatever I come up with. So let's see where this ends. Let's hope I won't get stressed out. I usually get. I really need to start working and use my talent to something good. Because right now I'm in sort of lock position. It's high time for me to do something with it. This is all I have to say for now. You can always ask me questions in the comments field, I will answer them. Let's hope I get this shit done. I will only make videos when I have something to say. When it's something that needs to be said. So wish me luck. Take care, everyone.